Prepare yourselves to build an architectural wonder, a triumphant all-in-one castle design. 3 majestic towers merging into a fortress that houses everything an intrepid survivor needs to survive the wilds of ARK. This castle houses a tribe hub, a bustling crafting zone, warm inviting bedrooms, secure dino lodgings, and even a charming restaurant for you and your tribe to enjoy. Today I'll be guiding you through this intricate castle design step by step. So if you do find yourself enjoying today's video, do lend your support by hitting that like button, sharing your thoughts in the comments below what you want me to build next, and consider hitting subscribe. It's completely free and you'll be helping me out a ton. Hello fellow ARK survivors and welcome to today's building adventure. Before we plunge into today's build, I want to extend a huge thank you to everyone supporting my videos. We're on the brink of hitting 3,000 subscribers and I'm incredibly grateful for all of your support on this journey. So many of you have been joining my Discord and sharing your own adaptations of my designs in your art worlds, and it's so incredible to see. So if you built one of my designs and want to share, do pop onto my Discord server and showcase your handiwork. Today we're going to be building an original castle design. I've chosen a picturesque location near the hidden lake. On the map, it's latitude 14.7, longitude 69. This area offers a delightful grassy expanse, complemented by an amazing cliff top, providing the perfect canvas for our castle build. Just a heads up, it's near an explorer node, so I'm not 100% sure how close you can build next to this on official, but this build can be built anywhere, so do not worry. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. For my starting block, I'm just going to do a wooden pillar and a triangle stone ceiling here. And from there, we're going to go 1, 2 normal ceilings, followed by 1 triangle ceiling. Now, if you can use foundation because it does get rid of the grass underneath it, which is good. So any grass blades coming through will get removed, as you can see here. Perfect. We're now just going to follow this same pattern all the way around. So 1 triangle, then 2 normal foundations, and so on and so forth. And this is going to be our main tower, I think. It's not too big and it's not too small. It's just a nice little size here. So I'm going to fill this in now. And you should have something that looks like this. From here, I think I'm planning to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 high. That's how high I want to go right now. We're going to go 13 high. So I'm going to use stone walls for this. And just like that, we've gone as high as I personally want to go here. So I'm going to try and make sort of a Rapunzel's tower type thing here. So from the top here, I think I want to go out by 1. So I'm going to use wood for this section. So probably want to use 1 wooden ceiling tile here, 1 here, and then we want to go triangles. So 1, 2... foundation support. Okay, so if you run across this issue, luckily I've already got pillars here actually. You just need pillars going all the way down. So this pillar clearly isn't touching the ground. No, it is not. So if we just get a pillar in here and here, if I go all the way back up, it should let me snap now. Let's see. Yes, it does. Okay, so yeah, if you run into that issue, just make sure you got the foundation support down. And we're going to go all the way around the top of the rim here. Now you should have this beautiful looking chimney, which I am going to start building up with wooden walls. So today I'm going to be using the reverse side of the wooden wall, which is this side. Just personal preference for me, you don't have to do this. And I think I'm going to go 3 up. I may go higher. I think 3 will be enough. We'll see. Now you should have the top section of your giant tower put in, and honestly, it makes it look more like a giant chimney, doesn't it? Now next, I'm actually going to go underneath the top section here and just put in stairs all around the rim. Now that the stairs are all in, I'm going to go back to the top and I'm going to add in the roof. So for the wooden roof, we're just going to use the standard wooden roof tiles, followed by the triangles, followed by the standard again. And you just want to do that all the way around. And we're going to do an overhang here as well. So I'm going to do wherever there was a standard before is going to be a standard again below. And wherever there's a triangle here, we're going to use triangles coming down like this. And again, you just want to do this all the way around. And just like that, the first tower is in. So a couple of things I'm thinking right now. I think it'd be cool to have a little tiny tower coming off this tower. And maybe even a tower connected to it here. I'll see about that a bit later. Because honestly, that isn't what I planned. But this is what I'm thinking now. But the bits I have planned, I'm going to do now. So I'm thinking of doing 2 more towers either side of this one. So now I want to get a second tower in here. So the way I'm going to do that is from the front here, which I'm going to call this the front, this one single line of walls going up. I'm going to go to the left of this to the next single line of walls, which is this one here. So this is a double wall here, and this is a single. I'm going to start here. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 walls high. I'm going to start from here. So from here, I'm going to make some triangles until I can't go out any further, which that has evidently happened. I put down a pillar here. Now, do I want wooden pillars? For now, I am going to use wooden pillars here, but I may swap them out to stone a bit later. We'll see. 1 more, I think. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you want to make sure that you're able to put 5 walls across here, basically. There's 5 tiles here. That's what you want. And I want that on the other side as well. That is perfect. And we're going to put in some pillars to make sure everything stays up and has support. From here, we're going to go 1 in from the side and 1 in from this side. And then we're going to go all the way till we get to a nice point at the end here. Okay, I need more pillars. So when you're here, before you add this point on, we're actually going to add a ceiling tile, because this is going to be the start of our next tower. So for this tower, I want it to be smaller than this tower. So all we're going to do is one normal ceiling tile, one triangle, one normal, one triangle, and continue this all the way around. So this is going to be our next tower here. So I'm going to fill in the inside, and then we're going to go all the way up with walls. Okay, so I need to work out the height here of this tower. I know I don't want it as tall as this one, so I'm thinking maybe 6 high from here. Let's try 6 high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, we'll do 6 high. Let's see how this looks. Okay, I think this height is actually pretty good. So everything that we did on this tower, we're basically going to do the same here. So we're going to go out by 1 on these walls here. If you run into the same issue I just did with the no foundation support, all you've got to do is make sure you've got some pillars placed in here. So I'm going to put some pillars going all the way down to the floor. Perfect. And then, like this one, we're going to put stairs underneath the section we just made. Then 3 wooden walls going up. And then you just want to add the roof on top of this as well. Looking pretty nice, I like that. I think... Oh my god, it's a golden goose. Guys, I'm gonna trust you on this, because everything I've just done on this side, you're going to literally replicate on the other side here. So everything you did with the tiles here, the triangle tiles, to get to this tower, you're gonna do the exact same thing on this side here. So from the front here, this is the front. You miss the double walls and you start here. You're going to do everything that you did there over here, including the tower. So I believe in you guys. I don't think you need to see me do this. Just rewatch the last part and you'll be fine. So hopefully, if you've done everything right, you should have perfectly replicated this tower over here on this side. It's literally exactly the same, so you just need to copy it over. So to get the next tower in that I want over here, behind these 2 towers, I think I need to put in a bit of a platform coming around. So I'm gonna start to add a nice round platform going around the main tower here. I think that would be the best next thing to do. Okay, so that main platform is all in, looking fabulous. I am going to do a platform around this one and this one, but first of all, let's work out where this tower is going. I'm thinking probably, so we've got this ceiling tiles coming out here, but on the triangle section here, maybe if I go out 1, 2, 3... and again, maybe here, maybe right there. Yes, that is exactly where I want it. Okay, so we're going to do it right here, and we're going to do a small one. So if I get my pillars, so we got a bit of support. 1, 2. Let's just do an itsy bitsy tower over here. Do I want it that itsy bitsy? That is very small. I mean, it looks like it's going to be very small. Let's build it up. Let's see. This may be teared down, and then I may just edit it completely out of the video. Or it will be successful, and I'll be happy, and it will stay. So I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 walls high here. That's the height I want. Then I'm going to add a outer ring around the rim here, like we did with the other towers. Then I'm going to do 2 wooden walls high. Okay, so I've gone 2 wooden walls high there, and now I'm just going to add in the roof. And then the stairs underneath. Perfection. So now I want to add in a little tiny tower coming off the big one, I think. Just making this up on the spot right now, so let's hope I get it right the first time. So from the front here, which I've marked with this pillar, so this is the front with the single wall. You come around 1, 2 walls, and there's this other wall here, the single wall. Let me get my pillar out so it's obvious. So you've got 2 walls next to each other here that are in line, and then you've got this angle wall, that's 1, and then we're going to come over to the 2 wall again. So this is the 2 wall here that's next to this tower, and it's got the straight row of ceiling tiles here. I think I'm going to build it here. I think I'm going to do it right here. So we're going to have a little tower here. I hope I like what I'm doing so that I don't redo this. Because then I'll have to just edit this whole thing out and start again, which I don't want to do. So it might be good to break this wall here. I think that's what I want to do. And then I want to go up. Let's just go up now. Okay, I think this is the height I want. I won't know for sure until I get the roof on, but it's currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 high. And I'm going to put the roof straight on top. So we're not going to have a rim on this one. We're just going to go straight roof. Yeah, Yeah, that's a good size. I'm quite happy with that. I think that's pretty cool. And I definitely want to add some stairs here. Now I could be crazy and do a double stairs if it lets me. So 1, 2. Will it let me? Yes, it will. So like that. Maybe once there are also some railings in, it will look better. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. 3, 4. Open the door. 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm really happy with the little tower, how that's turned out. I just need to work out where I want to put another tower. Another one, I know. I'm going a bit tower crazy here, but I'm thinking a little short fat one at the back here somewhere. I'm thinking, so this little one's here. Go 1, 2, maybe start around here somewhere. So I guess this is right at the back. Yeah, that's perfectly at the back on this wall. So let me mark this. This is the straight line from the front to the back. But if we do this one here, yeah, let's start it here. So right now I'm thinking, what if this tower is kind of built into this tower? So I've taken out a wall here, one up from the floor, and let me just show you so you know for reference. So there's the little tower, there's the single line of walls going down here, and there's a double wall here. So I've taken one out of the double wall, so on the left. I've put in one ceiling tile going out. Then I'm going to do one triangle. Let's get rid of this wall. Then I'm going to do one ceiling tile coming out. Then one triangle. And so on and so forth till you meet back where you started. Perfect. And I think I'm just going to go a couple of walls high. And then I'm going to do the rim. And then the walls, just like we've done on the other builds. And then the roof as well. So obviously the way I've done this is I've built it from some ceiling tiles over here. So if they're destroyed, I think the whole thing goes down. So do be careful of that. But for now, let's just bring the walls down. So, yep, I realise I haven't got any entrance doorways in here yet. Let's just add one in. From here, yep, there we go. You got a way to go in and out. I haven't done that. I've done that on that one. You just need to make sure you got entrances in all of these. I kind of leave that till last minute. I'm the kind of guy who puts them all in as walls and then goes around replacing everything afterwards. That's just my style. And yeah, we probably will add some pillars going all the way down to the floor, just to make sure that that thing stays up and doesn't go down. So next up, I think I want to start adding a platform around these two smaller towers here. So let's start working on that now. So that's one done, and now I'm just going to do the other side the exact same. And with the power of editing, that side is also complete. Now I think I also need to do it over here, actually thinking about it. I definitely need to put something around this tower. At the moment it's just floating, it's a magic trick. Okay, we're getting quite a nice shape going here for the base. I'm thinking of maybe some like wall around this, some castle wall, and actually we've got all this area down here that's not being used as well. This could definitely be utilized. So let me think here. We have one wall going high here by 1, and then we go down from that wall 1, 2, 3. Starting from down here, you kind of have a whole nother area under here if you do it right. So let's see. Oh my god, my cat next to me. Every time I record, guys, my cat comes and he wants to press, I swear he just comes, wants to press my keyboard. He's trying to lick himself on the keyboard. What are you doing? Get out of the way. I love you, but... Okay, I think from here, so I've added in 3 walls down from the top, so 4 walls in total, coming all the way down top to bottom. Here's the thing, I'm thinking of adding in a decking out here, so there would be a decking coming out across the wall here, and then another level coming down. I think that could work quite well. So to do that, I think, well, we also need an entrance, so that's an issue. Let me add in some pillar support here. So there's the front there. What if we have an entrance here? Nice, so this will probably end up being an entrance. And then we'll have a nice decking come out from here. These walls here, unfortunately, they go in, like they do fit perfectly, like this is perfect, but it's such a point that I'm actually considering just putting a wall right across it, like this, or maybe like that, maybe like this, all the way across it, just so it softens it a little bit. I don't really let's see how that looks over here. Yeah, possibly that is what I'm going to do on that side as well. I'll leave it for now. But yeah, it's only a tiny detail. I'm already going to small details that don't really matter right now. Let's focus on the decking. Okay, I've kind of scuffed the decking a little bit, but the main thing you need to know is I've gone 3 out. So 1, 2, 3 out from this wall, and I've tried to do that everywhere. I scuffed it because over here I've clipped through myself quite a lot, and I probably could have avoided that if I was good at maths and my angles and trigonometry maybe. I don't know, but I do want to know actually if anyone's building an official, can you clip through yourself with ceiling tiles? Do let me know in the comments, because I'm really curious if that's a thing or if they've got rid of it. But you definitely can on single player mode, that's for sure. So I think I want to add another layer of walls just underneath the decking we've just made, so from here. Lovely. So I do like what I've done. I think now I just need to do it all the way around, don't I? And make sure I'm happy with the floor space. So this is the current floor space for the whole castle. Not a lot, but not too bad. Am I happy with that much floor space is the big question. Let's see. Maybe we could do with just a tiny bit more this side, because this side doesn't have a tower here. So maybe we can expand it just a little bit here. Okay, that's a lot better, I think. This bit here is a bit weird though. Maybe I go out a little bit more here. I realised, guys, that my building style is a bit chaotic, because one minute I'm doing a tower, the next minute I'm doing a wall, but then I say, I don't want to finish this wall, I'm going to go back to the decking, then I go from the decking to a tower or something. This is how I build, I can't help it, this is how my brain works, so I'm not actually going to finish the wall here. Ooh, how about this section here, do I like that? Do I like that, or can I expand that here? Let's try expanding by 1 and adding, yeah, that works a little bit better. Come out by 1 more maybe? Yeah, okay, I prefer that. No, I don't. I want to get this a bit nicer here. I think I like that. Do I? I hate it. I hate it, guys. Why do I keep coming back to this? Okay, we'll go out by 1 more. And 1 in there. Okay, that will do. That will do. That will have to do. I'm not going to go back to that. So I'm thinking this is where our main entrance is, right here. We're going to come to the castle through a big gate here. So if I take this out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got a nice big door here. I could put a dinosaur gate in here. And we'll come into the inside, which is Pillar City at the moment. Pillars everywhere. But I think what I've got to do, which is going to be a bit tricky. Yeah, I've got to replicate what I've done for the ceiling here. Down here, so we've got a floor to stand on. So what have I done? Triangles here, then normal ceiling tiles here. That's easy enough. So just following the same pattern I've done up here, I'm starting with a triangle. I'm going to place it down here. I'm going to bring it all the way across. Yeah, perfect. And then we just got to follow this pattern all the way around. Now, if I get too close to the floor here, I'll probably try and use a foundation block instead of a ceiling tile. And that will just help get rid of the grass blades so they don't clip through. So yeah, let me do that all the way around now. So yeah, follow the same pattern as up here. So now it's ceiling tiles. Lovely. So we've got all this space under here now. Look at all this space. So much room for activities. And I haven't even done this section yet. So I want to do this section as well, which means we'll have all this area here. And if we wanted to, we could do this area as well. So you'd have all this area as well, which is nuts. So in typical chaos style, I'm going to park this for a minute because this isn't completely necessary. This is up to you if you want to fill this in. I think I probably will, but I'll leave that to a bit later. So you know where I'm going with this now. This is going to be an inside area. And then we need some way to get up to the top area, which is here, which is your main area. And then, of course, we've got all these buildings as well. God, this is a big base. I'm doing a giant base today. I've just realised this is actually a very big base. Okay, so I need to stop going back and forth to things. I think I need to commit to something now. So I think now we're going to do the walls going all the way around. I think that's the best thing to do next. So yeah, let's put that in now. Okay, that wall is going around the entire perimeter now, so that is great that that is finally in. Now I'm just going to work out the outside decking here. I think I'm going to bring it around a bit further, and on this side I'm thinking of having another level of decking. So 2 levels of decking there, and then this side I'll probably bring around a little bit, and then just stop around here. So yeah, let's do this now. Perfecto, and I'm thinking the second level, I'm just going to bring one wall down from the top here, so starting around here. Okay, I feel like we've got the basic shape here now that I've got all the walls in, the decking's in. The only thing I'm thinking is this side hasn't had much love. I've left this tree here. Whether or not I'm going to keep the tree here, I think I am. I think I am going to keep the tree here, but I also need to find a way down. There probably should be a decking over here thinking about it. Okay, I'm thinking we put a decking in here. Probably coming down here, and then this is how you access this area. I think that would work. So let's add in a decking here. So starting 2 stone walls down, we're going to start adding triangle ceilings in. And we need to add the stairs in, so there'll be stairs coming down here and here. So if we start here, put it in, and some ceiling tiles. I'm going to use the normal ceiling tiles for this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's as far as I want to go. And then more stairs. Nice. I put that there. Yeah, I think that's going to work nicely. Let's get rid of this wall. Yeah, it's a bit off. It's a bit off, but if we take this one out, perfect. We've got a little walkway coming down here now to the tree and the explorer node, which is right here. Fantastic. This is awesome. So I'm thinking what would be quite cool for the entrance here is to have a gate that sticks out from the wall. So rather than have the dinosaur gate in the wall here, we'll have it out here somewhere. Maybe around here? Yeah, that looks cool. Right, now let's talk detail, because you've noticed probably that I've been using the wooden pillars across the walls in places, mainly for support, but you're probably thinking, why isn't he using the stone pillars? Well, I'm thinking that actually I don't want it to be quite like a medieval castle. I want it to be more like it's been put together, it's kind of been held together by wood in places, like wood's an integral part of the castle. It's keeping the walls up straight, its foundation support. I think this is going to look cool, better. And it's also nice to have a nice contrast between the stone and another material. So I think wood and stone is the way to go here. But before we add in any of the pillars that I definitely am going to do, I want to start adding in the crenellations across the wall, which is the technical term for the nubby bits that stick out across a castle wall. You see this on a lot of medieval castle designs. They were used as a defense tactic for keeping intruders out. They were also used to show your allies your strength. So yeah, those are crenellations. Okay, I've just worked out, you think you just saw that, I just put quarter walls all the way down there? I think that's actually going to be a better way. Right here. And then you don't have to have the crisscross. I'm just an idiot. Why didn't I realise this sooner? Look at that. You don't have to have the crisscross. You can just have quarter walls. So over here as well, that can be fixed. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. And this. And instead have quarter walls. Oh yeah, that's better, isn't it? Perfect. Okay, the crenellations are all in, looking fabulous. And I've just realised, well, this kind of starting to look more like a castle, which is good. So I have made a castle today, which I'm happy about. But I realised that the main tower I've made here kind of reminds me of Rapunzel's tower. I kind of did a Rapunzel's tower almost here. That could have been a cool build. It would have definitely been quicker than doing a whole castle. I should have just done that one tower in the middle. But hey ho. So next up, we're going to go pillar crazy. So I'm going to put pillars across these towers, and I am going to use the wooden pillars. And I'm going to kind of go a bit random with it, really. Now, if you're watching this and trying to replicate exactly what I do, I'd say don't worry. Just go a bit random like I am. There's no right and wrong here, just put in those pillars wherever you want. The pillars are in on the towers. I've just realised something right here. On this tower here, connected to the big one, I forgot to put all the stairs around the bottom here, which I'm just going to do now. Okay, pillars are in on the towers, and now for the pillars on the walls. I am going to use wood pillars again for the walls. The only difference is I'm just not going to do it as much as I did it on the towers. Okay, I've done the pillars a lot more sparingly on the walls, but on the towers, I've done it a lot more frequently. It just draws your eyes into the towers that way, so that the outside's not too overpowering. Although I have done it quite a lot, actually. I have done them quite a lot, but not too much, not too much. So next I'm going to be doing the windows, and for this I'm going to use the stone doorways to make the window, because they're got quite a nice height on them. And yeah, we're going to do this sporadically around the entire castle. So we're going to do the same for the towers here. Now, I'm not going to show this on camera, but do not worry, because honestly, the windows really depend on what you're going to do on the inside of the build, because you obviously want the windows to be in places that you can actually see out of them. So I'll probably come back at the end and change where they actually are. So yeah, I won't show everything on camera for the windows. So the next detail I would like to add is railings. I think railings is a nice next step. So I'm going to add railings across the entire bottom part of this tower. I think that's going to look really nice. So starting from here, put them in. Okay, so everything I've just done with the railings on this one, I'm going to do to this tower, and possibly even this tower as well. Okay everyone, I've got the railings in on all the towers. I've literally done exactly what I did here. I've done on this building and this building, apart from the top bit. So I haven't done the top of the roof on this tower and this tower. I've only done the bottom part. But I was also thinking, on this tower here, I'm thinking this could be a greenhouse. So I'm actually tempted to change out the wood for greenhouse glass. And it's kind of like a greenhouse, kind of looks like a watchtower as well. I think this will be a much better use for this building. And with that, I honestly think the outside is pretty much done. So we can move on to the inside now. Coming on up the bottom area of the castle here, going inside, we've got the Dino Storage area. That's what this is going to be. And I'm thinking this area that I haven't filled in here, I'm going to leave it open and exposed. And we're going to have a nice ramp going down there. And it will be like a nice area for some dinosaurs to be. So let's do that now. Okay, the ramp is in, and I'm thinking of putting a dinosaur gate down here, so that from the outside, you'll be able to access this area a lot quicker. So we could have a dinosaur gate on that wall there. So I think the best way to do this is actually going to be on the inside. Okay, this is really pretty, and I can definitely make something out of this later, but for now, I know that I'm keeping this side completely clear, and this side over here, I think I'm going to fill in. And remember, just follow the same pattern that's on the ceiling for the flooring, and you shouldn't run into any clipping issues. Okay, so this lower level floor is more or less all in. I've done all over here on this side. I am keeping the tree here because I really like how it looks on the outside, so I must protect the tree at all costs. Over here, I've kind of just stopped where I can't go any further, and I'll probably just have this as a nice little garden area. And the same over here. Just incorporate it into the build itself. I think that's a good idea. And then of course we've got this lovely area down here. So I think we should make a start on the main tower here and work out what we're going to do with it. I have no idea right now. I have no idea, but it is the main part of the base, so quite integral. I think we'll start by putting in a flooring from here. And I'm thinking a wooden flooring, probably. So let's start off. Where's the floor go? Well, it should be a triangle here, because it's triangles here. So triangles. No? Yes. Triangles, right? Yeah. And then one triangle, and then ceiling, ceiling, triangle, and just the same all the way around. Whoops, that is the wrong one. Okay, this will definitely be one of the floors, and it can lead up to this section, perhaps? Okay, nice. This works really well. We got a nice platform here now, and the stairs going up to it. And then we've got this big area to play with up here, which is going to be exciting. So I need to fill that in. First, though, this is what I was saying about the windows. Like, I've put them in, but honestly, they're probably going to move depending on where the floors are. So right here, I want some windows here. So if I put those in now, what kind of windows do I want? I think like door windows. One there maybe, one there, one here. Can I see out? Yes, I can. And one here. Lovely. So we got a nice view out here. Perfecto. What does that look like from the outside? That looks fine. Absolutely fine. Perfect. Obviously this, I don't know. Maybe it's like a shed. Little outside shed area. I don't know what that will be, or if we're going to be including some stairs to get up here. I'm thinking we leave this as it is. So now I just want to fill in the whole of the floor up here and extend it over there. So for our next floor, I definitely want to do one up here. I think this is going to be the only other floor. I don't know if you could definitely fit more floors in here if you wanted, but no, I'm just going to do the top floor and have a stairway coming up here. Okay, this is the very top floor, and we've got this little tower in here that I might put a ladder in to take you up to the top, so you can have a little look out the windows here. We also need a way to get up to this top tower. I have no idea yet. Is it going to be stairs? Is it going to be an elevator? Oops, that is not what I wanted to do. That's the outside. Let's go here. So I think what would be best is if I start decorating the room below this one and then get some stairs going up here and also decorate this room, which I think I'm going to do everything now in super fast build mode. Obviously it's completely up to you how you do your interiors, so this is just to give you an idea of what I'm doing, and I'll show you bits and bobs. Okay, super fast build mode is complete. And this is what we've ended up with, and you would have seen glimpses of me making it really fast. So this is what it is. It's a tribe area on the first floor here. If we go up here, we've got like a tribe meeting room I've added in, which works really nicely. And then I added in the stairs going up. So I did the stairs on a wooden ceiling rather than a wooden triangle ceiling. So it starts there and it goes up, up, up to the next floor, which is sort of your crafting and, you know, your main area for doing all the things that you normally need to do. Got some pestles in the middle, more pestles, and a little book and reading area out here. And now I started the next stairway, I started sort of going above that stairway. So it starts here, and it's quite simple. It just goes around quite easily, very easy to put in. And I was experimenting with some doors on the windows as well, because I think they look like shutters from the outside. But with that in mind, I'm actually a bit more curious if the double door will work better for this. So if I get rid of this and this, put in a double doorway with double doors, and then I open them out this way, this should look like shutters. Yes, they do. That actually looks quite good. I might use those instead. And maybe we can put a little quarter ceiling below the door like that in a few places. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, so I might replace a lot of the windows. Obviously, completely up to you, whatever style you prefer. But that's what I think I'm going to go for. So we do need a way to get down to the bottom floor, which I'm going to call the basement. So I'm thinking underneath these stairs here is actually a really good spot. If I get rid of this floor, we have access to the basement, which is the dino storage area. Now I have done this area off camera a little bit. I just added in some vaults for storage and put in some quarter walls with some storage boxes on top. And I opened up the walls here so we can actually get in and out of there. And I put in some pillars here as well, just to line the doorway. And you should be able to get your dinosaurs in and out of here. So if we get our stairs out, we should be able to do quite an easy walkway coming down from that floor. If I get the right snap, there's one, then another. Then I think a ceiling tile, a triangle one, and then another stairs. Bam. And just like that, we have a way up from the basement to the top here. So the top floor of the main tower here is actually something I'm going to do off camera. All I'm going to do is put in some bedrooms, so I'm going to segment up the area and yeah, put in some rooms. So with that, the main tower is pretty much done. So I think what I'll do now is do the left tower for you guys on camera, and the right tower I'll do off camera. But don't worry, because at the end I'll give us a really good tour of every single part and aspect of the base. So with this tower, I've already put in the flooring, which is very simple to do. You guys know how to do this. And I'm thinking of putting in a restaurant up here. That's my thoughts. So I want an elevator coming up here, and I want the elevator to face this way with the tracks coming down. So I think the way I'm going to do this, and now sorry if you're playing on official, because you're not able to, I've only found out today that you're not able to clip through ceilings, but you could definitely work out a way around this. It's just I can't think of one off the top of my head. But I'm going to clip through the ceiling here and just put it in there. So there's a ceiling inside there, which means I'm able to snap the elevator to that block. If I get it right, where am I? There to here. So I need it to be this way around, like so. So that's how I'm snapping it. In fact, you could probably just go to the top and snap it from the top here. I didn't even think of that, and bring it down. That'll probably be the way around it. So yeah, that's how I'm going to have my elevator track. And then I'm probably going to put a bar in here or something, like a waiting room for the restaurant. I think that would be quite cool. Just really quickly, guys, I'm going to pause the super fast build mode here because in the midst of making this, I realised that the windows are too high. We can't really see out of them. So I'm wondering if we bring the window down by one. If I get the right door. That one. And bring it down. So it's one long window. And then put maybe a railing here. Like so, then we can enjoy the view. I wonder what it looks like from the outside. That's the main concern. Yeah, so I'm thinking of doing that, but I'll do it across the whole thing. Which means I'm probably going to do it on all of these, to be honest. Let me do it, and if I don't like it, I'll revert. If I do like it, then I'll just keep it, and you won't hear from me again for a minute. Okay, this restaurant is more or less done. We've got a nice upstairs area with seating, we've got the cooking area, and we have even got nice booths in here. Look at these booths, I'm quite happy with those. So right, I think now is the good time for me to just start finessing all the details. I'm going to go away, I'm going to do the interior of that tower, I'm going to do some exterior design around the castle. Just a heads up before I do that these windows are going to be utilised on this tower and this tower, and this window design is also going to be utilised quite a lot, so just bear that in mind. These are really personal preferences. You don't have to do that, but this is what I'm deciding to do now. So yeah, when you see the final product, that will probably be changed, but I'll walk you through everything and I'll see you after the cinematics. Welcome back, survivors, to the castle build. It is complete. I have got my turkey gear on. I can't see a thing though. Is this a wool? Oh god. Those are my boxes, my turkey boxes. That is a wool. I can't see with this mask on. I must take it off. There we go. Oh, that is better. What a lovely, lovely view. Of course, it's the turkey event right now in ARK, so I couldn't resist putting on the turkey jumper and hat. And boxer shorts as well as a few additional extras I'll show you inside the castle. So I have been finessing the exterior and interior details of this castle, and I am ready to show you around. So coming on up the stairs here, we are met by our first decking, of course, that we put in together. All I've added up here is some crop pots for some plants, some greenery. And of course, no castle would be a castle without some artillery. So I've got some cannons facing out across the wall, as well as some catapults on this side. So yeah, looking pretty nice. Going further around the wall here, I've just added a little additional detail of a crane. The way I made this was just with some pillars and some railings and some ladders. Look at that, and it kind of looks like a crane of some sort. Coming on inside the main gateway here, we come into the Dino Storage Zone. So this is kind of your main entrance that you'll use to come in, and as you can see, I haven't stored a lot of dinos in here, but I have put some down here just to give you an idea of scale. So yeah, you can fit loads of dinosaurs in here, honestly. I've put a stego, trike, 2 trikes, not a lot, but you can fit a lot more. You've got all this area up here as well for dino storage that I haven't utilised. I put in a little odyssey pen over here because I had all this grass and I thought, well, maybe put some odyssey. What on earth are they doing? They're all just crammed in a corner. Oh my goodness me, that is insane. Okay, well, 2 of them are out of the pen for some reason. That's fine. Just to quickly show you guys the items you get with the turkey trial event. So this is a feeding trout and this is a cooking pot. This one's beautiful. I'd say definitely utilize this in your own builds. Considering you can have this in official as well, what an awesome way to decorate the base. So from the doorway, if you were to turn left at the doorway, we come this way to an area I've completely blocked off. All I've done here is add a line of walls literally and a dinosaur gate. That's all I've done. Just to block this off and create a breeding zone / hatchery. As you can see, we've got our birds breeding and hatching their eggs, and we can collect them, put them in the fridges. You could honestly utilize this room for anything. There's so much you could do with this base. It has so much potential. I love it. And the last thing I've added in down here is the stairs going up to the main area, which I realise is an important part that I didn't do on camera. So let me quickly show you how I've done it. All I've done is where you put the floor in from earlier, we've gone to the main ceiling tiles here, not the triangles, but the ceilings. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 ceiling tiles out and removed 4 tiles in total, not 2, 4 tiles. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, and then you just put your stairs in. It's that simple. It's actually really easy, honestly. Just put your stairs in and then you've got a way to go up and down with your dinosaurs if you need to get them up there for whatever reason. Let us continue our adventure with the main tower here. So this here is the basement of the tower. I've used it for storage, as you can see. I believe you saw this earlier. You could honestly utilize this for anything. I could put a lot more vaults in here, but I didn't. I'd probably put some in the middle, make it look a lot nicer. Coming on up the stairs here, we enter the main tribe hub area, where the tribe can all hang out and have a good time. There's a grill, there's some beer barrels, there's some war drums here, which is good fun. And yeah, so I've also put some portraits up on flags and a mount up there. Going on up here, you can see I've utilized the feeding trail with some pumpkins in the corner, and also the new cooking pot is there. This is kind of like a tribe meeting room here, so quite a nice little room. So from here we can go up the stairs to the main crafting zone, which you saw me do on camera, so this is nothing new really. It's looking pretty fabulous. We've got our chemistry benches, our fabricators, everything you might need while you're crafting. Also got a nice table in the middle as a centerpiece. Of course, we've got our trophies going all the way up the stairs here, looking great. Obviously very hard to get boss head mounts, so just use Alpha T-Rex trophies. They work just as well. So if we go on up the stairs here, it's quite a long way to the top. So honestly, if you're doing this yourself, you could either have this all exposed or you could put multiple floors in and have multiple levels. At the very top here, we have our tribe bedrooms, all decorated and in. This is kind of like a big open area here. If you want to put in, I don't think I did this on camera, the walls, I can't recall. But honestly, to do this, guys, all you need to do is start placing down walls, start trying to work out where you want to separate some bedrooms. So coming on around here, I'll show you the bedroom I'm most proud of, is this one in here. So I've done a few new things in here that I've been experimenting with. We've got our plant here, we've got our boss mounts and the wall for some decoration. We've got this lovely bed here that I've done a double bed, put some pillars up on either side and some quarter walls going into the wall. I think this looks really cool. And for a mat, I've done a canvas there, 2 canvases on the floor. Really nice little bed situation there. This is another thing that I'm really proud of, is this. Oh my god, is that a couch in ARK? Vanilla ARK? There's a couch? No, it's not. It's just canvases. Yeah, canvases and a bench. If you look at it from this side, it looks awful. But from this side, a couch. From this side, very uncomfortable couch. So all I did was put a bench down and started putting canvases around it. That's all I did to make the couch here. For the TV screen here, I just did canvases and painted it all black. Very simple. And then we got our wardrobes and our bookshelf there. So really nice room here. Quite a big one. Coming on out of this bedroom, we can take a left into the next bedroom here, which is just a small one. I haven't done a lot in this one. I've got 2 beds, T-Rex trophy mount there, that's what it looks like. And oh yeah, I did like a little upstairs area with a bed, which is quite cute. So there's like a 2-person bedroom. And it's got this little bottom area here with a wardrobe and some benches. Look at this view, what a lovely view you have from the castle. Coming on out of here and into the left here, I can't even remember what I did in this room. Nothing much. Nothing. I did a bunk bed and a wardrobe. This isn't even decorated. And I think I was going to put a toilet in there, but I didn't. What is the view like in here? Oh, what a lovely view. You could have a number 2 in peace up here, I tell you. So the last thing that I tried out at the top of this tower is to have another floor. But I don't know if it was very successful. I haven't decorated up here. All I did was put some spiral staircase down in the middle, and it takes you up to the top floor here. That's more like an attic, to be honest. There's not a lot of floor space, unfortunately. But you could probably make good use of this. Could be another bedroom. The only thing is you don't have any windows, which is very dark and gloomy and sad and depressing. And I would never want to live up there, so there you go. That's like Cinderella's room, that one. So the most important detail I've done with the main tower here is the windows. I decided to change all the windows to the one we designed together, which was like this one. And I decided to do them quite uniform. I put them in the same place, kind of equal distances apart around the tower. I think this looks a lot better. I don't know what I was thinking before, just randomly placing them in. This is a lot better. And I've added a railing there. It just works really well. I love them. I still have the single windows just on one side. And then going around here, I've got the double. So this is what it looks like on this side. And this is what it looks like on this side. Very simple. So when you do come out of the main tower here, you're met by this lovely open space up here. Oh my god, there is so much room up here. So I have done my best to try and fill in the gaps as much as I can. I mean, it's up to you what you do up here. You can put all your dinos up here. You've got plenty of space. I've just been trying to fill in some space by decorating. So I've got some benches here. I've got a little garden here that's railed off. Quite cute. Oh, I like this bit. So this is like a food stall that I've added. All I did was add some quarter-walls on the side, storage boxes down the middle here to have like the counter, and those are quarter-walls at the top that I've just painted red, so it looks like a bit of cloth, like a veranda. I don't know what it's actually called, not a veranda, not sure, but yeah, it looks really nice. And I've done the same here again, just with railings going up to be a bit different. And of course we've got our nice turkey items in here and our storage. Very nice. I also did these dog pens in places that are just the worst because they're not functional at all. I'll show you why they're not functional. So you can take the dog out. When you come to bring the dog back in and you try to get out, you are eternally stuck. Look at this. I am eternally stuck here now. So yeah, not functional. These aren't functional at all. I mean, you could probably put something else in there maybe, or make it taller. That's probably the way to do it. You make those a bit taller by... Actually, why didn't I do that? I should have just made it slightly taller. I am a fool. Does not matter. It does not matter. So coming on over here, we've got another little dog pen. We've got this cute little target practice area here. We have another closed off garden area next to the stairs. And we have this big old crafting area up here. I thought this was a good place to put it, because if you're bringing your dinos up from down here, you can just quickly bring them up, drop off all your stuff into the refining forge. You've got your grinder here, and a vault and a fabricator. I did put some Argentavis up there. All I did was make a little platform here, just nothing special, just a quick little platform to give this some cover and fill in some more space. And yeah, I put the birds up there. So if I turn around here, we have our little stairway we made earlier that comes down to the cliffside here. Got some cannons facing out, nothing too special. And that leads to our explorer node down here. There it is, already open from earlier. So out here, all I've done for a bit of decoration is put some cranes down that I made with some pillars. Very simple and easy to do, guys. I just did pillars going up, pillars going out, some railings and some ladders. Look at that, very simple. If we go back, let's enter the first of two towers either side of the main tower. So this tower is a restaurant, and not just any restaurant, it is the Fort Lance restaurant. That is what I've decided to name this, the Fort Lance. So coming on inside here, we have a bar area with some penguins to serve us, looking fabulous. And if we go around this corner, we are met by the elevator, which takes us up to the restaurant. Welcome to the Fort Lance restaurant. Look at this. So we got some tables down. I love the booths that we did earlier. They look great. All I've done in here is add some portraits to the walls to give it a bit more flair. I also added in a feeding trough here and a cooking pot because I'm obsessed with these. The skins look so cool. Of course, we've got our penguins here ready to serve us our food. And if we go around here, we've got the upstairs area that I didn't do a lot with. I just tried to add a dodo to a chair and failed. Why are you pooing in the restaurant, mister? That is not allowed. So obviously, I've decided to only do the top part of the tower and the very bottom part of the tower. Whereas you could honestly add multiple levels to the tower. But me personally, I think I quite like having the tower as just a tower with a top part and a bottom part. I think it's quite cool. And all the way across to this tower, we have the guest bedrooms. So if we come on in here, all I've done is add a staircase going all the way up to the top, which is nuts. Look at that. And I've got some vaults in here. One for, imagine if there's 3 people staying here, there's a vault for each person. You definitely add more in if you'd like. So if we come on up the long and windy stairs that go on for quite a while, we end up in a very nice open space bedroom. Look at this. So we've got 2 beds down, 2 double beds, which is nice, so 4 people. I've got a little cooking pot in the middle and some bookshelves and wardrobes. Nothing too crazy here, just quite a nice open plan area, to be honest. I quite like it, rather than splitting it all up into different zones. I quite like having it all open because you get all the light coming in as well, which is lovely. And you get to look out on the view, and the view is spectacular. The other little additional detail that I completely forgot about was I just added some ladders in random places on the tower. I literally just did it to add a little bit more detail to the towers. I think I've done it over here as well. Yes, I did. I just added, honestly, random. Look, bam, bam, there. The other additional thing I did was add some flags going all the way around this build. I just used a single flag panel and I placed it on the pillars here so that I could have them going around like so. So the last tower is this lovely little one here, little dinky tower. All I've done in this tower, honestly, is added some ladders going up to the top. So if we go up, and I put in some crock pots here, because this is meant to be our greenhouse zone. So we got some crock pots with some plants in. Can't fit a lot out here. You could honestly do a really nice greenhouse. You got so much space down there. You could put a greenhouse anywhere. Honestly, guys, this base has so much potential. So much potential. I think I've done a pretty good job. This is my first ever castle build. And it does feel like a castle. Honestly, it does feel like a castle. So that's all I could ask for. It feels like a castle. It looks like a castle. And therefore, it is a castle. And well, guys, I think that is today's video. So if you have enjoyed today's build, do smash the like button, hit subscribe, it's completely free and you'll be helping me out a ton. And comment below what you want me to build next, because this build today was actually a suggestion by a commenter in one of the last videos. And just really quickly guys, last week I couldn't get this video out on time because it was such a big build, so instead I decided to live stream for the first time on YouTube, and it went down really well. A lot of you came in, watched me, and we built together. It was really fun, so I might do that again at some point, so do keep your eyes peeled for that. And well guys, that is all from me. Love you all to death, and I'll see you in the next video.